Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, astrologer with janspiller.com, here with your August 2025 astrological forecast. Well, this certainly won't feel like a stagnant month. By mid-August, we're coming out of a Mercury retrograde cycle, making the second half of August ripe for new beginnings. We'll be experiencing some favorable astrology that will include most of the outer planets as well as the North Node. Letting go to make room for the new is a huge theme this month, and we'll be assessing what feels fair to us and what we need to feel free. The new moon and month's end will hold valuable energies to help us organize a plan and double check the details. So I'm feeling encouraged by some much needed uplifting energies being activated in August. All month long, Jupiter in Cancer will trine the North Node in Pisces. This is a favorable aspect in astrology. When Jupiter gets involved, it lends a special luck to those who are in touch with their emotions and intuition. This magical energy will be present throughout August, and by month's end, the trine will be quite powerful within 1 degree. Jupiter recently moved into the sign of Cancer, and it's calling for us to find our luck by extending our nurturing energy to others. When we open our hearts and establish genuine connections, we'll be rewarded with opportunity and personal growth. Now, the North Node in Pisces is guiding our planet towards compassion and spiritual connection at this time. Supportive energy is available to those who are willing to trust in a higher power and release what they can't control. Now, both the North Node and Jupiter help people to reach their full potential, making this a time to be aware of our gifts and abilities to help ourselves and others. This is really the type of astrology that can prove the naysayers wrong and restore faith to those who had started to adopt a pessimistic attitude about the future. We could meet with some pleasant surprises that help uplift our spirits and inspire us to keep working to make positive change in the world. Now, we'll probably have some powerful breakthroughs this month because Uranus and Pluto will be in an exact trine all month. This is expediting the rate of transformative change. Both Uranus and Pluto challenge the status quo and push us out of our comfort zone in order to make necessary changes. Pluto will demand that the truth be revealed, and Uranus could make existing circumstances so uncomfortable that it feels safer to embrace the unknown than remain in our current situation. Worldwide, this means we could see the end of long-standing stalemate situations. Transference of power is a strong theme, not out of the question. In our personal lives, this could be the month we experience a psychological breakthrough that frees us from limitations of our own mind. These two powerful planets will be working together, which means there's almost no resistance to releasing the past this month. Now, Mercury will be retrograde through August 11th, which means it's going to be wise to wait until after that date to make life-changing decisions. However, all month long, there will be support to break old patterns and invent better systems. Now, Saturn and Neptune will be conjunct, which means next to each other, in the early degrees of Aries this month, blending two very different energies. Saturn rules structure and realism, while Neptune rules imagination and boundless vision. So, globally, we could see these opposite energies contributing to political polarization over issues regarding science versus religion or human rights versus law and order. The information we receive may feel confusing as the world struggles to define the truth and uncover what is illusion. In our personal lives, we may feel at odds with the way things really are and the way we wish they could be. However, our idealism can also lift us out of limiting thinking and help us to innovate new solutions to long-standing problems. Dreamers, artists, creative types, This is your astrology. Having Neptune and Saturn together is going to help you to make a practical plan to bring your visions to life. It's really a powerful month for activism that combines art, compassion, and hands-on aid to others. We'll have the realization that if we want to achieve a dream, we will have to put in the hard work and take responsibility for our success. There may be others who support our efforts, but we're going to feel the most satisfied when we rely on our individual accountability. The full moon this month is August 9th. It's at 17 degrees Aquarius, and it highlights innovation, community, and our big picture dreams. This is time to see our situation with clarity and gain an understanding of what might be best for everyone involved. We're going to benefit the most from an eagle eye view that can take us outside of our own ego and singular thinking. Anyone who's been working on a group effort may see results around this time. Now, as with any full moon, emotions will be felt strongly at this time. People may be feeling passionately about standing together with others to protect freedom for all. An affront against one may be seen as an injury to all. With this full moon opposing the sun in dramatic Leo, it's going to be important to step back and analyze the facts before succumbing to an emotional reaction. Now, as I mentioned, Mercury is retrograde as the month begins, making the days between August 1st and 11th a time to proceed slowly and focus on wrapping up loose ends. New plans are going to best be initiated after the 11th, and it's important to avoid acting impulsively all month long, really. Under Mercury and Leo, there can be a tendency to take on too much and overestimate our capabilities. While the second half of August will be a good time to put ourselves out there and make a good impression, we want to be realistic about what we have to offer so that we can over deliver instead of under deliver. We can use the power of this astrology for creative pursuits as well as romantic communications. Once Mercury is direct, we'll have a cosmic yellow light to move forward slowly with new agreements and relationships. Now, Venus will be in Cancer for much of August, helping us to enjoy leisure time with family. And instead of traveling, I could see people being inspired to take a staycation, relaxing in the comfort of their own homes under this astrology. It's actually a really good month to beautify our living spaces. And I would again say wait until after Mercury has stationed direct on August 11th to make any major decisions that would have long-term effects. Financial security will be a strong theme, making it a great month to start a nest egg. Low risk investments are being favored. During the days prior to August 25th, love relationships could move slowly with more of an emphasis on emotional connection. Now, on August the 25th, remember, by this point, Mercury is moving direct. Venus moves into fiery Leo, and this is where we may feel spontaneity, the desire for personal recognition. The end of August is a really good time to update our personal style and dare to be noticed. So if we have anything really bold we'd like to do, I would put it off even as late as after August 25th so that we've got Mercury direct and Venus in the bold sign of Leo. Now, passionate energies are going to be afoot with Mars in Virgo during the first 5 days of August. Use that time to get organized and take thorough and precise action. On the 6th of August, Mars moves into Libra, where it's going to remain the rest of the month. Mars in Libra can be a tricky energy because the balanced and collaborative nature of Libra can feel like it's slowing down Mars, planet of action. So Mars is a planet that motivates us to seize the moment. Yet Libra wants us to weigh the pros and cons before initiating a plan. You can see how this might feel kind of frustrating. The best use of this astrology will be to focus on efforts on justice and equality. It's really a powerful time to stand with others and champion for fair outcomes. We can use the energy of Mars in Libra to pursue compatible partnerships and bring out the best in others with a little healthy competition. And the emphasis is on healthy, encouraging people to strive for their best and cheering each other on. Now, August 23rd is our Virgo new moon at 0 degrees of Virgo. Because this new moon is occurring just after Mercury has been retrograde, take your time as you're compiling your wish list. You're going to see things a little more clearly than in July when the new moon was actually during the Mercury retrograde. But we're just coming out of it. So do some refining. Virgo themes involve practical helpfulness, planning, willingness to adapt, tasks and errands, details, job, anything to do with work or your health and diet and exercise or your daily schedule. So it's a very practical new moon to get those things done that you've been wanting to do. And you can use Jan Spiller's book, New Moon Astrology, as a guide to help you set the most effective intentions at every new moon. That book is available through the Jan Spiller website. And I encourage you to check it out if you're not familiar with it. It's been a game changer for me. So I hope you can make the most of August's astrology. I look forward to bringing you your forecast next month. Have a great month, everybody.